integrity is very important. Because at the end of the day, you're dealing with people, people's feelings, and the individuality of this human being. Having a growth mindset, which means an open mind. Communication is key. Let's start with a growth mindset. I think a person with a growth mindset tend to look at a situation as an opportunity. A person who does not have a growth mindset, a closed mind, will probably look at everything as problems. So if you look at it as a problem, it's going to be a problem. It's also not very healthy for your own mental well-being because you'll be very stressed out. But every time I'm given a new project to do, I almost rub my hands with glee because again, I think, wow, there's something very interesting to do. So that is what I call a growth mindset because they open doors, they're full of opportunities. You asked me about communication. Communication is something very sought after, I noticed in today's context. In those days, when you go for a management course, for example, I noticed that we teach you how to manage, skills to manage things. But I suppose we came from era of the Industrial Revolution, where things were produced in masses and it's repetitive. So you need to manage people and you need to manage situations. So the word is manage all the time. And the courses that we go through, I also recall, things are downloaded to us. These days, when we speak to somebody, when we get somebody to do a piece of work, it is quite different because things are moving very fast. The situations change. Today it might look like this, the next day it will change. So that's why communicating that idea, and which makes sense to the person, is important. You may be the best brains in the room. You may be the best person to do the job. But as long as you cannot lead a team, you cannot communicate the outcome that we want from the work that we're doing, that will be quite detrimental. So communication is something very important. It's not about whether we are able to speak good language or not, but getting the other side of the table to get it. Because if we get it, we will naturally understand and carry out the task. But as long as we can't get it, there will be resistance. I feel there are no resistant people, but there could be inflexible communicators. The other thing which I recently picked up not so long ago, is building rapport. I do not believe I'm very good at it, but building rapport is about really understanding the person sitting across you. That person has got their own mental thinking. They've got their own physical structure. These are the things that you need to almost mirror them so that they're also comfortable with you. So this is something that I find quite useful if we can pick it up.